49er Faithful, it is I, Filmo Trev, coming to you live on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook. And we're going to get right into this video. No stopping, no debating. We're going to get into it. Brock Purdy, Mac Jones. Who shall it be? Should it be the quarterback that comes from nothing, drafted last in the picks? Or should it be the first round pick, Mac Jones? The gruely grunt, personality, well-spoken, Mac Jones, return of the Mac. Who shall it be? Now, I'm going to try to do my very best to put you in the mindset of each quarterback and the team and what their mindset is going into the Jacksonville Jaguars game. And it's going to be my job to paint a vivid picture for you to figure out who should be the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers against the Jacksonville Jaguars, okay? So, here we go. We're going to start this off as Brock Purdy, the starting quarterback, okay? Brock Purdy, here we go. I've been the consistent team player. I've grinded. I've earned my contract. I've stood 10 toes. I've done everything I'm supposed to do. I've been the starting quarterback. Yes, I've had bumps and bruises. Yes, I've been in multiple situations to where, adversity has been there and I've been thriving, completely thriving. I got a $53 million contract. I am the captain. I am the ruler. This is my team. You wouldn't be at this spot without me. Yes, sometimes I do put the ball in careless situations because I'm a gruely. I go with my gut. You didn't make me the starting quarterback because I was perfect. You made me the starting quarterback because I'm reliable and been dependable. And I'm pretty damn good. Yes, I started against the Seattle Seahawks. And yes, I threw 2 interceptions. And yeah, I almost threw a third. But that last throw in the corner, I knew our tight end was going to come down with the ball. I did the right thing, and we got the victory. Yes, I have turf toe, but I'm working through it, and I'm ready to come back. I've proven I deserve to come back early. Yes, it's only been 3 weeks. So what? It's my team. I'm the captain, and I'm demanding to come back. Stop telling marketing and start telling PR that I'm still lingering with this turf toe, and tell the truth that at first we thought it was a bad injury. We thought it was a horrible injury. And after a few days of watching Mac Jones become the star of the team, I'm better. I'm better now. I can go out there and dominate and be the captain of the team. And we're going against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I can get that victory for us. Now, as the team, let's look at Brock Purdy. We've supported Brock Purdy. We knew he was the guy as soon as he got drafted, the last pick. He's been there. He's the first one in, the last one out. He's been the true underdog and show why he deserves to be the face of the franchise. Do we get nervous when the offensive line can't block that well for him? Yes, we do. Do we get nervous when he tries to remake plays that Kyle Shanahan has done and to create and expand like he's Lamar Jackson? It makes us nervous. At the same time, Brock has never completed and got a successful victory off the 2-minute drill. 6 times, Brock Purdy has failed us in the 2-minute drill. But he's the captain. And if the captain says he wants to come back and he's good enough to come back, we should let the starting captain come back because he would never jeopardize our season off of his own immaturity and just because of the success of a backup quarterback. And he's hearing the rumblings from fans, from the locker room, from the media, how Mac Jones is more durable and doesn't put the ball in careless situations. That's the conversation that the team has been talking behind Brock's back. That's the conversation. It is. Now, as media, the media wants to come up with the best story. And guess what? There's a lot of good stories in this. Okay? We have the old school story of Joe Montana, Steve Young. Who's going to be? Who's the guy? But let's be honest here. Mac Jones and Brock Purdy are not on the same realm of those two gentlemen. So when I hear media people talk about this as it's the same storyline, it's clickbait. It's not real. It's not. And that's the real truth. We have two good quarterbacks, and they both want to play. They both deserve, because they both have done what they're supposed to do. Now, I'm going to play this as Mac Jones. Are you ready? I'm going to play this as Mac Jones, and I'm going to be very careful with how I do this, okay? Hi, my name is Mac Jones, and I am 2-0 as a starting quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers. I went down with an injury. I put a brace on my knee. I came back, and I dominated. Did I throw a careless interception? Yeah, I threw a careless interception because why? It was a good spiral, and I thought he would be open. Ricky P wasn't open. That was my fault. I take responsibility. I'm not normally careless with the ball. And my stats and the data proves I'm not careless with the ball. You're 2-0 with me. I went down with a leg injury. I did the 2-minute drill perfectly, something that Brock Purdy has yet to do. I've shown I can win when it's adversity, when all the money's on the line, all the chips are in the middle. I come out with the victory. Now, is this Brock Purdy team? Absolutely. And I support my teammate as a QB in the room. I support the decision. But the tape that I've put out there for the fans, the media, the team, the coaching staff, the owner proves I should be the starting quarterback until Brock Purdy is fully healthy. Now, how the owners and health determine his health, that's not my job. My job is to continue to win football games for the San Francisco 49ers. And I've been doing it at a high level, at a stressful level. That Arizona game wasn't no walk in the park. That was a defensive strategy game that if Brock Purdy was in it, I don't think Brock Purdy would have came out with just throwing one interception. Everything counted. Every second counted. And I kept everyone calm, cool, and we got the victory with an outstandingly good kick from our kicker. But who put Eddie P in that position? Me. Mac Jones. I did that. What do y'all think? Drop in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. How did I play Mac Jones? Did I do a good job playing Mac Jones? Did I do a good job playing Mac Jones? Now, as a teammate to Mac Jones, the mindset, this is all about the mindset right now, okay? There's a lot of mind games being played right now that media can't discuss, us as fans won't get. Now, me as an ex-retired football player, I want to give you some conversations of football players on the offensive line, wide receivers, D-line, everything like that, are pillow talking with their wives about. Because the wives and the girlfriends, the side chicks, all want to know about the starting quarterback. They all do. And they're going to ask the tough questions. Breakfast time. Okay, they're making you breakfast. And they're going to say, who do you think should be the starting quarterback? Now, the mindset is, I want the person who's going to win us the game. Now, it should be just that, but it's going to be so much more. It's going to be so much more. It's going to come down to personality. It's going to come down to who can get the job done. Who do you feel more comfortable with? And this is my personal opinion, feel the 49ers players on the offense feel just a little bit of a hair more comfortable with Mac Jones right now. Just a hair more comfortable with Mac Jones at the helm. So they won't really say that much, but they'll say just enough to get people off their backs from talking about it. But there's conversations lingering. And quite frankly, Mac Jones has earned the right to play the next 5 weeks. And then Brock Purdy can come back sharp, fully healthy, and take us to the Lombardi Trophy. But here's the thing about narratives, and here's the things about offensive coordinators. Not much so defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators have this mindset. It's not good enough just to win the game. It's the documentary of who won you the game. Was it the play calling? Was it the coaches? Was it the right player that you've known since he was a child? Christian McCaffrey. Who's going to be the storyline? Who's going to be the face in the history books of who takes us all the way to the Lombardi Trophy? Now, in my personal opinion, I believe Kyle Shanahan wants it to be Mac Jones. But can Kyle Shanahan argue to Jed York, why did we pay Brock Purdy $54 million and we have Mac Jones who can get the job done? That's going to be the conversation. It is. That's going to be the conversation. And you can't argue that. 54-3. 54 million, 3 million. So don't be surprised. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Don't be surprised if Brock Purdy is still lingering with an injury, turf toe, still coming back. Don't be surprised. Okay? We know the 49ers like to withhold, information, quality information. So don't be surprised if he's still injured. We're going to roll the dice. And I'm going to tell you right now, unless Brock Purdy flips out and demands to start and goes above Kyle Shanahan's head of ownership and says, what's the point of having me if I can't play? I'm telling you right now, Mac Jones is going to be a starting quarterback against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm telling y'all, watch. Just pay attention and watch, okay? Football is phenomenal by itself. But the cherry on top of good football? Drama. Now, I don't like the drama. But for storylines, for built-up documentaries, for the history books, you have to have drama. You have to have theater. And there's no better theater on a football team than a backup quarterback that can get the job done and has proven he can get the job done. If this is your first time watching me, please share this with a 49er faithful, because I want to hear everybody's, feelings about everything I've said. I stand by everything that I have said. If you're watching me on YouTube and this is your first time, please subscribe. But this conversation right here is deeper than football. It's about legacy. It's about how in the future people will determine who actually earned on the team the Lombardi trophy. Now, as an ex-football player, we take it a day at a time, a game at a time. It's only one game at a time. That's all you think about. The focus is on the Jags. But I have an offensive coordinator, and we saw it. We saw this. Think about it. I want you to go back to that Arizona Cardinal game, okay? We have Christian McCaffrey that's coming back from a lingering Achilles, both Achilles, not just one Achilles, both your left and your right Achilles. Now, if this is your first time watching, you know what your Achilles is? Look down at your feet and look at the back of your heel. That's your Achilles. That little big ass thing in the back, that little rubber shit, that's your Achilles. He's injured both of them. And on the 1 yard line, Kyle Shanahan decides to go shotgun and have Christian McCaffrey run outside and get lit the hell up instead of putting Brian Robinson Jr., I formation, Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, and diving straight in and getting a touchdown. It's because it's about the narrative, y'all. It's about the narrative. It's about the story. It is. You have to know it's about the storyline. How is it going to look? How is it going to be portrayed to the media? All things to think about. All things to think about, y'all. All things. How do we want this to be? Now, luckily, the Jacksonville Jaguars is a pretty decent team. They're fast. But I don't think they have the strength to compete with us for 4 quarters. We're injured everywhere, damn near. Outside of, well, a little bit, because we don't know what's going on with Chase Lucas yet. And if someone does, please drop in the comments what's going on with Chase Lucas. But this team is really built for tough, in my opinion. Built completely for tough. They've been going through adversity. We keep on beating the adversity. And it's time for us to go against another great team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. But the narrative is, who's going to be the quarterback to get the job done? Who will it be? Drop in the comments. Let me know. Who do you think it should be? Brock Purdy, last pick of the draft. No one liked him, but grinded his ass, pause, to a starting job and a $54 million contract. Mac Jones, a number 1 draft pick that the 49ers should have taken, but didn't, for Trey Lance, and has done everything right so far. This is a good conversation. This is a damn good conversation of what this could be. This storyline is amazing, y'all. This storyline is truly something epic, something that's going to be for the history books that we talk about. But we got to get past the Jaguars. And I want to know, who do you think? Who do you think should be the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers? Who should it be? My opinion, Mac Jones. Mac Jones should be the starting quarterback. As long as that knee is good, solid, which it is, I think it should be Mac Jones. And let's hold Brock Purdy for the rest of the season. Healthy, strong, okay? I don't mind doing a 2 quarterback. I don't mind doing 2 quarterbacks. I don't mind doing it. I don't mind doing 2 quarterbacks. Let Mac Jones play the first, 5 more games. 5 to 6 more games. Let Mac Jones be that workhorse as long as we're winning. And then flip it. Brock Purdy finishes off and take us to the prize. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all really feel about that? I'm curious. Would y'all like to see 2 quarterbacks, or do y'all just want 1? I'm down for whoever can get the job done for any Sunday. And it keeps defensive coordinators on their toes. Why not? Why not? Good conversations, y'all. These are very, very, very good, long conversations that we need to have, that we truly do need to have about the starting quarterback position. Now, I'm going to try to come on here around, let's say 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Just a little quick conversation. And I think we need to start talking about Upton Stout. I think we need to have more detailed conversations about Upton Stout and him playing the nickel. I think we need to have more conversations about the defensive end, Michael Williams, because he's been playing a blue-collar position. We need to have more conversations about Winter and how Winter, and this is my opinion, I think Winter's playing like a man possessed because he has Nick Martin right there ready to take that position. And he's making it hard for him to take that position because Martin is playing, I mean, not Martin, but Winter is playing damn good football. Damn good football. But don't be surprised when Nick Martin gets healthy. We're going to have some problems because we got 3 good linebackers. We got 3. And Martin needs to get on the field. He needs to, not just special teams. So let me know what y'all think of that as well. Any other conversations that we need to have at this very moment? Anything else that we need to discuss? Let me know in the comments. I want to read it. This is my time where I give y'all time to let me know how y'all feel and give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. We got a lot of stuff coming in from Facebook. Got a lot of stuff coming in from Facebook and YouTube. Okay. Here's the first one right here. Mac sits Purdy for the game. Mac should pull off the win. I agree. There's nothing that says Mac Jones cannot beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's not a divisional game. They're coming from the Southeast to come up to San Francisco. Okay. Travis Hunter is going to be so worried about, media, marketing, all this stuff because there's going to be a lot of kids at the game. This is going to be a good victory for us, a very good victory for us. Okay. So I definitely could see that could be a distraction for them. Okay. Antonio says, I agree. I love it. I listen. This is going to be some grueling football coming up, y'all. Grueling football. Whoever said this is an easy schedule, it's not. And if we had all of our pieces and everybody was healthy, strong, okay, that's a different story. But everyone's injured. And we're still just grinding it out and knocking it out the park. We are. It's been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal to see. It really has been phenomenal to see. Next one right here. Max should be the starting because Purdy can be an emergency quarterback. I like that. But if you was a starting quarterback and making $54 million, would you want to be an emergency quarterback? I don't know about that one. Give me more texture on that one, okay? Drop in the comments. Let me know. I don't know exactly if I like that. Emergency quarterback. That's Mac Jones' job as the backup. We'll see, though. We shall see. Craig, what's up? My guy stopping in to show some love. I appreciate it. Yo, subscribe, thumbs up. Listen, thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. It does. It truly does help the algorithm. It truly does help to build it, to grow it. Okay. And matter of fact, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to heart that and like it right now. Hold on. Well, I have the attention of everyone. I always say I need to do this at the end of my videos, but I need to start doing it more at the beginning. I got to start doing it more at the beginning. Let's see right here. Hold on. Make sure everybody's in here watching this. Anything else that we need to discuss? Any other texture of this? I want to keep this very clear on the Mac Jones, Brock Purdy, not struggle, but who's going to be the quarterback? And luckily, this is a good position that the 49ers are in. We got 2 of them. We have 2 good quarterbacks that can get the job done. We got 2. I love that we have 2 quarterbacks that are just ready, prepared, locked and load. I love it. Absolutely love it. Any other conversations about this whole Brock Purdy? Who do you think throws the better football? Who do you think throws the better football? I think it's Mac Jones. A better spiral? I think it's Mac Jones. Not by a lot, but I think Mac Jones might throw the better spiral. A little better touch on the football. Just a little better touch on the football. Okay. On a side note, Jed needs to open up the checkbook. Ooh, spicy. Anthony C coming here spicy. I agree. I agree. And I'm going to talk more about the Nick Bosa situation in another video because I've been seeing a lot of rumblings about us getting a defensive end from the Cincinnati Bengals and trading Mac Jones. I don't want to have that conversation right now. I don't want to have that conversation right now for multiple reasons. Absolutely not. No, no, no. We're not going to have that conversation right now. We're not. Okay. But that will be a conversation in tonight's video, possibly. We'll see. Okay. We'll see. But I don't think we need to trade Mac Jones. You crazy? I've been seeing that, but I don't think we need to do that. But Purdy should be the starting against the Rams because he can beat the Rams. We don't know if Mac Jones can't beat the Rams. Do we know that for sure? We don't. Give me more opinion, give me more detail on that comment, please. If you're still on here, let me know more detail, KL. Let me give more detail on that. I don't know. I think Mac Jones could. I think Mac Jones could beat them. The Rams in particular. I think so. I truly do think so. Mac Jones throws the better ball. I agree. I agree. I agree. This is some interesting times that we're in as 49er faithful. And I gotta tell y'all right now, we have to like this journey. We have to. We have to like this journey. Okay. A lot of teams don't have these situations, these commitments. They struggle every year. We're not struggling. We're 3-0. And this is a good fighting 3-0. This isn't just like a normal 3-0 of, oh, we've been blowing out teams. And here's the thing. I'm going to say this right now. This is controversy right here for when I say this. Blowing out football teams is not always a good thing. Process that for a second. Blowing out football teams is not always good. You need to have teams that have been through stressful situations and have overcome. We got 3 of them with backups. Imagine when George Kittle gets back. Imagine when Brandon Ayuk gets back. Imagine when everyone is healthy. Jawan Jennings is back. Listen, there's some brighter days coming. Brighter days are coming. And it's going to have fluidity. It's going to be smooth. It's going to be amazing, okay? Y'all remember when we had Debo and we went up there to Philadelphia and we wore all black? Like it was a funeral? And what we did? We can get back to that. We can get back to that. But we got to go through this adversity at first, y'all. We have to go through this adversity at first, and it's a good thing, in my opinion. It's a good thing. Have to go through the small adversities. Anything else y'all would like to talk about? Anything else? The conversation is yours. I'm just here just to be a supportive person to guide the conversation in the right direction. Anything else about the starting quarterbacks that we should discuss, talk about, delegate? I like this, y'all. I like this. There's no quarterback controversy. It's just great conversation about the quarterback position. Renardo Green needs to lock in. I think he is locked in. I think he's just nervous. I think he has a personality of when things go haywire, he kind of freaks out. And that's the DB coach job to get him to think about calming down, relax. Things happen. You got to be able to relax. Got to be able to relax and just get through the situation, okay? And if you mess up, it's okay. Play the next play. Calm down, okay? Do your job. That's it. And sometimes I think Green wants to do more than just his job, okay? That's my opinion. Let me know what y'all think. This is good, y'all. I think this is a good start to a Tuesday. Great conversation on a Tuesday. This is how Tuesday should go. Having healthy conversations about the quarterback position in a good way. We're not stressed. Like, are y'all stressed about the quarterback position? Because I'm not. We got two great quarterbacks. There's no controversy. So I want to stop people saying, oh, there's a controversy. Joe Montana, Steve Young. It's not that. It's not that at all. It's two decent quarterbacks wanting to start on a team that they know can make it all the way. And these are good storylines for the San Francisco 49ers. This is great storylines. And that's what I'm all about right now, the storylines. We're 3-0. A quality 3-0. I'm going to come back on here at 7 p.m. Okay? Come back here on 7 p.m. Thumbs up, subscribe if you're on YouTube, first time watching me. My name is Filmo Trev. I also created the Faithful Talk Anthem. If you heard it, it's the song in the beginning of all my videos. Support it if you would like. I want to have deeper conversations, okay? But please support me. The Faithful Talk. I love y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank y'all. And until next